Jets. For one.
Welcome to Jacksonville, Florida, home of the persistently prowling cats of the NFL, the Jacksonville Jaguars. Today they strap it on against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Jacksonville has planned all week to go up top early to test those corners. We'll see if they have any success.
Williams waiting to return the kick. Hollis blasts it deep. Williams stopped at the 18. Now he'll go to work here in the first quarter. Dunn pushes straight ahead. Breaks a tackle.
You gotta tackle in this league. The backs are just too good to just flail at.
Johnson reading the defense on first down. Olstott gets the carry. Not a chance there.
That's what you call earning your keep. Yards between the tackles are always hard to come by.
Johnson has split his backs behind him. Back to pass. Reception made by the running back. 16 yards on the play.
Nothing fancy there. Go deep, I'll throw it, you catch it.
Jacksonville calls its base 4-man front now. Dunn takes the toss. Tackled. No, still on his feet. Oh, my.
The defense was in position, they just couldn't finish.
And it appeared like the defender was a little hesitant on the play. It appears they're going to blitz on the play. Johnson goes to the air on first. Olstock makes the catch. Out of bounds at the 34-yard line.
As a quarterback, sometimes you're able to squeeze them in there.
Tampa Bay in a passing set, 5 wides. Johnson is going to throw here. Touchdown, Buccaneers! Gramatica to attempt the PAT.
22.
Right down the middle, good. Buccaneers 7, Jaguars 0.
When a guy can make a one-handed touchdown catch, there's not much a defender can do.
Mack back to return the kickoff. Gramatica places it long. Mack taken down at the 23. Jacksonville takes control of the ball, 1st and 10. He takes the handoff. Taylor sheds a tackler. Can only get a couple.
They'd be well advised to look outside. Not much between the tackles there.
Taylor deep in the backfield. Brunell to throw on second. The wideout snags it. Smith taken down at the 36.
The defender really shouldn't be too discouraged. That was just an incredible catch by the receiver.
Tampa Bay will rush 4 this time. Taylor takes the handoff, fends off the tackler. Taylor scampers for a great gain.
The men up front punished the front 7 of the defense, and a great gain is the result.
Tampa Bay going with a four-man front now. Here's the handoff. Taylor taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Taylor might want to have a chat with his lineman. Nothing there.
At the end of the first, it's the Buccaneers 7, Jaguars 0. Tampa Bay will send 4 against the quarterback. Brunel goes back to pass on third down. The ball pulled in by the running back. Washington stopped at the 14.
The receiver ran a precise route, but that was a nice throw, too. Great execution.
Tampa Bay with corners tight on the receivers. Taylor hard into the line. Defense stops him after a short gain.
Taylor ran hard, but he's only got a short gain to show for it.
You're right, Dan. Nothing doing there. Tampa Bay going to put some heat on the offense here. Brunel looks to pass on second down. Washington, touchdown Jaguars. Hollis will attempt the extra point. If there's a player the coach should be able to count on, it's his point-after kicker. Jaguars 7, Buccaneers 7.
The receiver just wouldn't be denied. Great catch in traffic.
Williams waits for the kickoff. Hollis sends it toward the end zone. Williams taken down at the 25. Tampa Bay takes over 1st and 10. Olstadt will get the ball here. Bowls forward for a couple of yards.
Olstadt saw a little crease, but it closed up before he could squeeze through for a decent gain.
Jacksonville shows 4 pass rushers on this play. Johnson looks to throw on second. Touchdown, Buccaneers! Gramatica for the point after touchdown. He tacks on the extra point. Buccaneers 14, Jaguars 7.
Boy, the receiver showed tremendous speed there, separating from the defender after the catch to take it in for the score.
Gibson set deep for the kick. Dramatica boots it long. Mack taken down at the 31. Jacksonville takes possession, 1st and 10. Taylor gets the toss. Goes backwards on that one.
Nothing up the middle there. The defense too stout on that play.
Wow, the defense really swarmed to the ball on that play. They're going to press the receivers. Brunell back to pass on 2nd down. Two minutes remaining in the first half. Tampa Bay coming with the blitz on this play. Taylor to the outside. Loose ball.
He's kicking himself after laying it on the ground. Huge error.
And you're right on. A lost fumble can change an entire game. Tampa Bay takes control of the ball, 1st and 10. Dunn receives the ball here. Stopped after a pretty decent game.
Dunn scampers for good yardage thanks to the gaping hole his line busted open for him.
The defense better get more stout in the middle. Domination there.
That's right, Dick.
Jacksonville shows 4 pass rushers on this play. Johnson back to pass on 2nd. Dunn stopped at the 7.
A lot of quarterbacks do this. They just throw it up and hope their guy comes down with it.
You're right, partner. The receiver showed great concentration there. Jacksonville moving its corners up to press the receivers. Dunn burrows into the line. Bryant brings him down.
Dunn just couldn't get his motor running there. Short pickup.
At the intermission, it's the Buccaneers 14, Jaguars 7.
Jacksonville needs to pick it up on offense a little bit. They were too predictable in the first half.
Mack awaits the kick. Gramatica places it deep. Gibson taken down at the 28. Jacksonville with the ball, 1st and 10. Taylor receives the pitch. Breaking tackles. Taylor carries for a decent gain.
Being a running back in the NFL is easy when the line creates those kinds of holes.
Tampa Bay coming with the blitz on this play. Brunell looks downfield on 2nd down. Touchdown, Jaguars!
You can't stop what you can't catch.
Hollis will try to tack on the extra point. There are no extra points. They all count. Jaguars 14, Buccaneers 14.
That's what separates the good receivers from everybody else. The ability to make something happen after the catch.
Smith back to return the kickoff. Hollis places it long. Williams taken down at the 26. Jacksonville looks to be blitzing on this play. He'll carry the ball here. Dunn still on his feet. Breaks through for a nice gain.
Great game there. The back squirted between the tackles and bolted upfield.
Johnson goes to work on 2nd down. Drops to throw. Olstadt holds it in.
At 6'1", 248 pounds, Mike Olstadt has the obvious size of a fullback, but he's got the swiftness of a tailback, the soft hands of a receiver.
Their DBs are tight on the receivers. They go with the ground game. Dunn picks up a nice chunk of yardage.
Defensive line looked like they were on roller skates on that play. Great push up front.
Jacksonville calls its base 4-man front now. Dunn running hard into the line. Stop for no gain on the play.
Dunn thought he had the corner, but he was tripped up before he could get his motor running.
Jacksonville straight up on those receivers. Dunn takes the toss.
Jacksonville needs to focus on tackling. Pathetic display there.
Johnson checks out the defensive alignment on first down. Here's the handoff. 6 yards on the carry.
Wow, the offensive line exploded off the ball on that play. The defense was on their heels.
One more quarter to play. Here we go. It's the Jaguars 14, Buccaneers 14.
Anybody's ball game here. We'll see which team can pull away here in the fourth.
Jacksonville looks to be blitzing on this play. Johnson will look to throw. Pulled in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Gramatica will try to tack on the extra point. Taking the team 1 point further. Buccaneers 21, Jaguars 14.
Throw a 10 over that guy. That was a circus cat.
These youngsters defy description with their athletic prowess. Mack awaits the kick. Gramatica kicks it long. Mack taken down at the 33. Jacksonville, ball 1st and 10. Taylor takes the handoff. Carries for good yardage there.
Some of these players need to revisit the basics. Horrible tackling there.
Same as it always was, Dan. Poor tackling equals poor defense.
Defenders got to tackle. That's what they're paid for.
They're going to press the receivers. Washington races straight ahead. He manages a couple there.
The coaches in the booth thought they were vulnerable in the middle, but the defense proved them wrong there.
Well, they might want to go to the passing game. Not much productivity there. Brunell would like to convert this 3rd down play. Taylor gets the toss.
Each defender thought somebody else had him, but as it turns out, nobody did.
Taylor deep in the backfield. He'll get a carry here. Taylor taken down at the 32.
When you get that kind of gain from the inside running game, you're going to be a tough offense to stop.
Tampa Bay shows 4 pass rushers on this play. Taylor on the sweep.
Poor effort on the tackle there. They've got to do better than that if they're going to stop them.
Well, you can be in the right place, but if you can't tackle, it doesn't really matter. Brunel checks out the defensive alignment on first down. Taylor takes the ball. Down at the 11-yard line.
The men up front punished the defensive line on that one. You could have driven a semi through that hole.
Yeah, you've always said the men in the trenches are what makes an offense go. Tampa Bay calls the dime defense on this play. Brunel prepares to pass. Touchdown, Jaguars! Hollis sets up for the extra point try. The kick is good. Jaguars 21, Buccaneers 21.
These receivers never cease to amaze me. Awesome touchdown catch.
Williams waiting for the kickoff. Hollis kicks it long. Williams tackled at the 27-yard line. Tampa Bay takes over 1st and 10. Dunn burrows into the line. Taken down at the 30.
When they have 7 men in the box like that, it's tough to run between the tackles.
Now that gives new meaning to the phrase "in your face." Olstott deep in the backfield. Takes the handoff. Olstott tackled at the 30-yard line.
Looks like the defense just stacked the middle. Short game.
This is where conditioning makes a difference. Sudden death overtime. It's the Jaguars 21, Buccaneers 21. Gibson waits for the kickoff. Dramatica kicks it deep. Gibson taken down at the 25. Jacksonville, ball 1st and 10. Taylor burrows into the line. Taken down at the 29. Taylor in the backfield. Brunell looks downfield on 2nd down. Hit it out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
The defense didn't want to give up the big play, so they left the underneath man open there.
Brunell has split his backs behind him. Drops to throw. Completed pass. Touchdown, Jaguars!
Oh yeah, there it is!
The final score, Jaguars 27, Buccaneers 21. For Dan Fouts, this is Dick Enberg bidding you a fond farewell.